It is Tuesday. This is the afternoon I'm recording this. Today was pretty much a nice day for me. I didn't really do much, but I found peace in simply just being and having like faith in the universe that I'm doing the right thing. Actually having faith in God. I kind of think I'm using God more now, just because it resonates more with me, but yeah, like I've just been trusting in God and kind of knowing that in silence is where you're going to find your answers. So if you're someone in your life, if you're someone in life and you don't know, what am I even saying? If you're someone who's not experiencing the life that they want, you need to just sit in silence, meditate, pray, either like it's the same thing, and just like ask God or the universe, like, what do I need to do in this situation? And you'll be given the answers because, you know, you'll know what to do next from those answers. And as well, just use your discernment because with the devil, he likes to deceive people and make them believe into things that aren't true. So when you're asking for an answer from the universe or something, make sure that you're using your discernment. And for me, when I get like overthinking or I'm in a state of not knowing what decision to make, I just sit in silence or I think, is this aligned with the highest version of me? And if not, I ignore it. And yeah, I think for now, everyone in their lives, a lot of people are having like distractions and, you know, there's so much going on around us. And I think as of now, in this moment, it's important for a lot of us to just come back to ourselves and really take like a deep introspection of like, is this who I want to be? Is this really what, you know, God wants me to do? Or am I just doing whatever the people want and what everyone else wants because that looks good? You know, like, I think it's important for us to like take aligned action in the right steps and, you know, be the person that we want to be and not society. And, you know, for me personally, I think like I'm at oneness with like my life. Like I'm not in a state of fear or lack or anything's going bad because I know that God and the universe will provide and I'll be taken care of no matter what. And you kind of just gotta like be in a state of love and look at everything from that perspective. And if you do that, you're just gonna feel love all around you. And yeah, I think it's important to just be kind to yourself, love on yourself, and just take time to rest, take time to truly be at peace with yourself. There's no point in hurting yourself or telling yourself that you can't do something. You know, we all have like our own setbacks in our lives and things don't go the way we planned, but it's important for you to realize like you are the person that creates reality. And like no matter what you do, obviously you're always gonna be like protected and, you know, things will always work out even if you don't think it will. But, you know, there comes to a point where you've just got to act on what you want to do and what truly feels aligned to you and not someone else. And I think like in society we often don't know what our calling is or what we should be doing because we get so caught up in everything around us. And like for me, I've just gone through a deep journey of like getting rid of things that are unnecessary or distractions and like truly just becoming in alignment with my soul's purpose and what I came here to do. And like I enjoy creating these videos and talking to people on here because it makes me feel like, you know, if you can't talk to someone in public, then here. And like I think as well as of now, it's important for a lot of us to just like be kinder to each other and, you know, take time in resolving situations and issues and knowing that, you know, a lot of these things um, are only going to be temporary, and like we don't need to dwell on them so much as we think we do. And yeah, just I think let go of fear and let go of worry more, because if you're in those mindsets, you're not going to feel good. Whereas if you're in a mindset of I can do this or I can achieve this no matter what, you're going to ultimately shift your reality. And I think with like, the universe and God, it's truly up to you what you do in your life, but at the same time it isn't. Like, you obviously decide and then the universe like does its own thing, but yeah, it's like it's really up to you what path you want to take. But at the end of the day, just make sure what you're doing in your life you truly feel like it's worth it, and you're not doing it from a state of like, fear or distrust. And in this life there's going to be many things that are challenging. Like, obviously things will be hard, but that's just like life. Like, you've got to accept for what is. And I think also change if you don't like what you want, change what you don't want. Like, there's no harm in that. And as long as you truly feel like it's the right thing to do, then act on that thing. Because in life you'll come to a point where after going through so much or anything, you're only holding back yourself of doing anything. And we don't realize this until certain situations in our life, but you've just got to go after the life that you desire and trust that you're doing the right thing, no matter what anyone says. Like, and truly believing in yourself, because you can make amazing things happen, just with this mind. And I think as long as you're aware of the good things in your life that you're doing and the bad things, you'll kind of figure out on your own like what you're supposed to be doing here. And yeah, just know that you can change your life at any moment. And there is kind of no rules to this life, but there also is. Like, you've got to obviously be careful of doing certain things. You can't go and do anything, but you need to live a life that's for you and not for anyone else. And if you're not feeling like you're living a life that's true and authentic to you, then you need to change it. But yeah, I think just being open and honest with yourself about your life, and not taking life too seriously as well. Like, I think you can be honest about what's going on in your life and take time to reflect, but don't dwell on things too much. Don't hold yourself back too much. Like, let go of the pressure of so many worries. And for me personally, I just give all my worries and fears to God. And that's not in a sense of like a fear based, or I'm just gonna avoid anything that I'm supposed to be doing in my life, but just come from a place of like, this is an enemy trying to distract me or trying to push me down, and I've got to move forward through this feeling, knowing that I can and I will. And yeah, just know you're enough, you're worthy of love, and yeah, just be kind to yourself, because that's what we need to do more in our lives. Just be nice to ourselves, and yeah, just take your time and be grateful for where you are right now. So yeah, that's I think everything I want to say. And if you're very overwhelmed right now in your life, just know that this life is a game. You're here to just experience, and no matter what, you'll always be led down the right path. You've just got to stay consistent and keep on going no matter what gets in your way, because that's how heroes are made, that's how victories are made, by just keeping on going no matter what the situation or circumstances.